the screen that was preventing me from tapping a button. So we are up and running. I saw the mod squad are very much in the house with the slow mode activated. Lovely work team. So we're going to see, we have a few block gyms up in that direction while we're wandering down to this double here, but we've got party mode activated to hopefully make these things go down a little bit quicker. And I'm hoping there are no more other block gyms and a few resets. We've got Jerry, Sue, Charlie, Lucy, who else is there? Sammy, good to see you. Telepathy 97, Andrew Cromer, man, how are you doing? Mike Griffin, lovely to see you. I hope everyone's doing good. We're thankfully just out of the lee of some rain and stuff that came down a little bit earlier. Cedric, good evening to you, dude. How are you? It's quite nice we've got an official campfire thing, because Vince is working his way around the different parts of West London that kind of fall under the Williston Community Ambassador Program. So he's here with a little bit of a crew for this raid out, which is great. So we got a nice code for something, which is cool. Melissa, welcome into the stream. Now we do have, I need to check my friends list, because I'm fairly sure we had a couple of people add, some of whom are new. I think there are definitely new ones. Let's give them a tag. I added a few people. There were 3 people from the comments of the video on Sunday. I don't think somebody's added me back. I think they're that person, then this person, I think it is. So there we go, we've got a couple of peeps ready and waiting. Let's see, Cresselia or Heatran. Are we going to get one shiny of the other? I will say that recent catches wise, some of you who follow me on social media might have seen, we got a lovely XL Cresselia shiny. Terrible stats, but it's from Isaac, who's one of Brandon Tarn's crew, and it's from Malaysia, which is actually quite nice as a geotag. Charlie Todd, good evening to you. 808 Alex, Linz, good to see you in the stream. Randy, Andrew, welcome in. VGE, butts to you two, how's it going? ETLS, welcome. DH, good to see you. And Mr. Mooseman, hope everyone is having a splendid day. Very much so. And there's an invite ready. Oh, we're already in the raid, apparently. I might need to restart the game. Because the raids, there we go. So my party lot are in here, but of course we're going to do a little private group. We're going to send out invites to Patreon squad folks and everything. So let's see how we do. We've got passes ready to burn. Let's see, are we going to pick up a 100%? I wouldn't mind a hundo of either of these, to be honest. Never had a hundo Cresselia. So let's get... We have a couple of people. Let me send out 5 invites to those people first. We'll see who decides to jump in, because obviously Cresselia may not be everybody's bag, and Heatran was here not too long ago in the week leading up to Sinnoh Tour. There we go. Molly, sorry I can't stay in stream tonight. Shiny luck to everybody. Are you popping out doing your own raid out, Molly? If so, very best of luck. Thank you for popping and saying hello. There we go. Is there a Mega that we can do? I guess it's a Primal. We want Heatran XLs. So let's get the second batch of invites out. First up, now Patreon, my peeps, let's go Jerry, PTM Brain, we have Sue, Love, and where is the Wolverine? I'm going to do your first account. Karen, good to see you. Sorry I missed you in Pasadena. Oh, were you there? Dan, when was your game day? Because we were a little bit behind on our schedule for the Sunday meetup times. I hope you had a fabulous Sinnoh Tour out there in LA, Karen. It was a shame to miss you. Oh, right, DH, would love to see a 3 times Stardust event soon. It's been a while. Yeah, it has been a little while since that bonus. I think there was the beginning community day of the year was Triple Dust for Rowlet, but that's a long time ago, and we've all burnt a lot of Stardust over Sinnoh Tour with the power-up tasks, the Roar of Time and Spatial Rend costs, probably also maxing out a few things too. So I wouldn't mind. I know there'll be a double Stardust Spotlight Hour counting from the weeks. I think on the second Spotlight Hour of March, we're due a Stardust bonus then. 6 of us ready to rock and roll. Thank you for popping in, folks. Lucy Silver, a very good evening to you. Original AJK, lovely to see you too. Pokemon Go player, generic name. I caught I think 96% origin form Palkia. What are the stats on it? What are the little bars say? Because we can tell you if it's a 96%er, but if you have, big congratulations. Very nice indeed. Primal Ground's the best counter. It gives more XL candy. I actually forgot, didn't I? I wanted the Primal. I wanted the Primal it, and I forgot to do it. But oh well. We'll do it for the next raid. I did double check the spelling. Yes, Andrew. I did double check the spelling. Kato, welcome in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. We're here seeing if either Heatran or Cresselia are going to decide to shine tonight. Cresselia gave me the sparkles this morning in a nice remote raid from Kuala Lumpur, which is awesome. Heatran refused to sparkle on its raid hour on Thursday last week, so let's see if it's going to sparkle this time round. Did I miss your message, Mike? I must have messaged or missed it. Was it that long ago? Did you remove me? Yeah, I went through on Monday and removed people. I did do a refresher on Sunday. Let's see if it's going to be a shiny Heatran. Good luck, everybody. Oh, it is a shiny Heatran! There we go, first raid. The pink eyes. Underrated shiny, I think. There we go. Fabulous. Good luck, everybody else who's in that lobby. Hopefully there's a shiny out there for you too. Shiny on the first raid. ETLS calling it very right indeed. So no Heatran for this guy. Okay, VG noted. Thank you very much. First shiny. Love to see it.
Did you get shiny?
I did.
Ooh,
I got a very nice shiny. It's terrible stats, but Andrew, I think you picked yourself up a hundo, dude.
What do you get? 21.45?
21.45 is a hundo, dude. So good luck catching that. Add that to your collection, my man. Nice. And before I forget, Groudon and down to one of the two that have been tier 3 primaled. Let's get some XLs.
Oh, hello, Chad. You got a mod in real life right now.
Huh?
I'm saying hello, Chad. There's a mod right here for you.
Oh, there is a mod, yes. Nakeem is present and correct. Right, so Heatran down there, then there's another Heatran there. Are they doing it in 2 waves? No, there's a Cresselia there and a Heatran, so it's kind of unevenly distributed. So let's jump in on this one and get going. Okay, we'll send Patreon fan first. Let's go Alex, Charlie Todd, Dunkers. We got Shiny Ikea Mom, and let's ping an invite out to Sammy. We'll weave our way through everybody as best we can. I'm not adding people from chat. That's not something I do here. I invite my Patreon squad to the raid. And typically what I do is at the end of a piece of content that's usually on Sunday, over the weekend, so probably be whatever there's going to be a research day that was teased somewhere. So the research day video is going to go up on Sunday. That will be the next time I ask for a post in the comments of that video calling for in-game names and ads for the next raid hour. And we don't know exactly what the next raid hour is going to be, but I have a strong feeling that it will be a returning. Like there's a lot of the Ultra Beasts and stuff like that have been teased. Poipole is going to be a season-long research thing, so I somewhat suspect we might see the Tapus again, actually. Let's try and ping in Alex next and get some level ups on that one. There we go. That Primal Ground's a beast. It absolutely is, and of course in the only way it seems to refuse to want to put it into the top slot. Why has it done that? So I have a normal Groudon first and then 2 Hundo Garchomp. Goodness me. ETL has got back-to-back 2 back shinies with this raid hour. Wow, 2 Cresselia, 1 Heatran. You smashed it on the RNG. Nice one. I've read up on the World of Wonders post and everything that's going with it. Interesting to see Turtonator added to the 10-kilometer raid pool, actually. I think that's very, very nice. And to be honest, I hope that the Poipole research is actually nicely developed. It's not just like, hey, it's 6 stages and you unlock 1 after catching up. I remember last time we had a season-long research, it was like catch a Pokemon and then you had to wait 3 weeks. I really hope it's actually somewhat of a challenge using poison types. I'd like to see them do something like, you know, raid a 1-star poison type, or you know, catch 100 poison type Pokemon with great throws. Something a little bit more in depth. It ran. No, it didn't run, did it? Andrew, did it seriously run? Did you actually lose the hundo, dude? Ouch. That sucks so bad. So we're gonna get some commiserations in chat. We've just had somebody lose a hundo. Rest in peace. That does suck indeed. Right, Heatran number 2. Good luck, everybody. 21-27. Not too bad. Some way off of the 100%er. 6 rare candy, sorry. Yeah, somebody's turning in the junction. Good luck, everybody in the lobby. Maybe it can be a shiny for you. It's not a shiny back-to-back for me, which is absolutely okay. Ping, there we go. I want a first ball catch, love to see that. Charlie's up with the 21.04. No worries, got a shiny 98. Dude, your Heatran RNG's on fire. So we've got a dead 93%er. It will very much be put in the bin. So we're going through to another Heatran, then a Cresselia, then probably 2 or 3 Heatrans. Interesting distribution, and maybe because obviously we've got the 25-minute timers. Coiled and ready to strike. Zach, welcome into the stream. In for some raids. Alex has pinged us a Cresselia. Then they take hatches over in Holland. 2097 for Sammy, that was my shiny, wasn't it? I guess there's more than one Zach in chat. Welcome into the stream. If you're joining, hello, thank you very much for popping in. We've got a Zorua. Ooh, nice. Little Zorua check. Fabulous. Little level 1. Will it be a shiny Zorua? Interesting. Shadow shiny coughing. Maybe. We actually have got a little walk down to the next gym, so let's see if we can get a Shadow shiny coughing. Not a blue Zorua. Damn. Gonna pass on Heatran now. Okay, Charlie, I'll try and note that. Going for some Cresselia XL candy. Oh, we've done a party challenge. Good stuff, and we're doing something new. Okay. Poison types. We need our Shadow Mewtwo's to destroy this thing. So let's go Mewtwo, and then we want a ground type. So let's have our Excadrill with Scorching Sands, and I'm actually going to put my Enamorus in for some Buddy Heart stuff, even though I haven't actually poffined it or anything like that. So let's do that. There we go. No, it's going to be a Fungus. Okay. No Shadow Shiny potential on that, but since we're doing it, we'll just do it anyway. In between race. Wild Enamorus. Can't wait for the Shadow Shiny potential. Legendary Beasts. It's been so long since those shadows were available. They've only been available through Giovanni Research, I think, once each. And that was back, I believe, in like 2020 or 2021, I forget. But the fact they're coming back into raids, and each of them has a good place. Certainly Raikou and Entei shadows are seriously good for raids. Probably have some play in Master League somewhere, and I think Suicune Shadow would definitely be a Master League and Ultra League play. Fantastic. So you bet your bottom dollar you'll see me out this weekend chasing those Shadow Raikou raids. Shadow Shiny Raikou would look sick as well with the purple aura and the orange. Ooh, very nice. Okay, let's get that Fungus out of the way. missed the Shadow Suicune completely. It's because they announced the Shadow Raikou is coming for March, but obviously in that article they also said that Entei and Suicune would follow in this season, which is real nice. Very dead indeed. Let's have a little look, because I can look in my storage and see if we go Raikou, and probably way down at the bottom here, 2020, February 2020 was when Shadow Raikou was available through the Giovanni stuff, because obviously did it straight up. Unbelievable. So it's over 4 years. 4 years since that thing was first available. Unreal. That's a long way. And considering we've had the birds, the Kanto birds, in rotation for so long, there's also Shadow Mewtwo coming back as well on Easter weekend. Right, let's jump into Heatran MT, back with the shiny charm. Let's see. We've already burned some Shinalunk tonight, so maybe we can get some more. Good to have you back with us. So hopefully we can get some raids on Sunday. It'll overlap nicely with the research day. I think it's an electric type research day, a bit like how we had the, it was a going for gold research day that had all the gold and shinies that you could get. This time around it's electric type Pokemon, which is focused on. Now ping an invite to Cherry. Let's go down to the list. Let's get the Wolverine 2, Science Death Ray K, Original, AJK. Let's go. Apparently Zarude is coming back for this season. It could be an Elite Raid boss. I wouldn't mind that, or that, because they've already got a special research for the season with Poipole, so they can't really do double sets of research, I guess. Do we know which electric type Pokemon? So the ones that were advertised on the poster that I saw, that was like a leaked thing, data mine, was Chinchu, Joltik, Helioptile, Mareep, and I think Blitzel as well. But there'll be a bunch more. I don't know, because there's a paid ticket thing obviously as a part of it, and it gives you other encounters, but there'll be research encounters and wild encounters to go for, which would be quite fun. Let's invite Apex171, because he gave me my best shiny Dialga Origin form from the weekend. Is there a different way of getting Mewtwo apart from Shadow Raids? In terms of getting Shadow Mewtwo, the only other way to get it is to wait for it to return to Giovanni balloons or battles. So that could be a long time, considering we're going to have to go through Kyogre now, then it will be Groudon, and then in time for the Go Fest season we'll have Shadow Rayquaza, I bet, in sort of August time. Yes, Raikou, Shadow Raids. Ooh, nice.
I mean, we could host Will's then.
I'm down for whatever raids. I'll have a car. I'm going around chasing that thing.
Alright, welcome to join us.
Shadow Shiny, brand new. I look back, Raikou Shadow was last available in 2020 February.
What?
Yeah.
So it's almost literally 4 years.
It's over 4 years.
4 years.
Because I got mine on the 10th of February. Unreal.
Try and get the Excel to match my Schlein 8.
Schlein 8.
Yeah.
Woo. I need Excels for a second hundo, but I would love to chase for a Shadow hundo. What's that thing? You know? I think that for me has made every weekend in March a very viable raid chase. Welcome in, thank you for tuning in from India. Hope you're doing okay. Having a good day.
Oh, quick catch in the bad.
Beautiful. Let's smash this down. But back to Linz. So yeah, you have to wait for Mewtwo's return to Giovanni battles, which could be a long time. But also, you can't trade shadows, unfortunately. So I would recommend trying to, on a community weekend, for example, 2116 Throw Dead, on a community weekend or something like that, with another event going on, try and see if you can find some peeps to meet up and team up with. Shine light to everybody in that lobby. Best of luck. Apex with the shiny Groudon. What a flex for the final strike. Nice one, dude. Oh, shiny Heatran. 2 of the 3 raids. Look at that. That's very nice. So we got some good luck on Heatran. Shame it's not a smashingly good IV. 2116 is sort of a bit meh, because 2145 is your 100%er. Let's go. Sparkles again. Clearly a very sparkly week, because today we've had Shiny Cresselia to start the day from Kuala Lumpur. We've had a wild shiny Murkrow and a wild party hat shiny Charmander. So today is clearly a nice shiny day, which is good. And if you were here for the stream, shout out yesterday for the Sandshrew Spotlight, where we picked up 5 Alolan Sandshrews. 2101 for Andrew, 2124 for Jerry. Yeah, Heatran's playing nice today, that's for sure. Okay, but up next, importantly, is Cresselia. Let's jump into Cresselia. Loathate and invites coming your way for those XLs. Zach 2099, unfortunately for the Heatran. I'll ping those invites there for you guys from the comments.
Yeah, my shiny, because I got dialed.
Who are we pinging an invite to? Who have I not? Lucy Silver, Loathate, McFloofy, maybe in the next one. There we go. Aslan, welcome to the stream. Is Primal Growlithe coming back to raids this season? Yes, it was teased in the video, so I expect at some point, I don't know whether it's going to come back to raids flat out or whether they'll do like a raid day or something for it. They may do raid days for them just to drum up real interest. But Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre are teased for this season. Where they're going to be, I'm not exactly sure. Okay, now it's giving me funky bits and pieces. The March program's out, is it? Well, I guess I'm going to take the other phone out and have a little look-see at it then. Okay, we pinged lots of peeps, invites. We're going to use our dark types. Let's go. I missed them at Hoenn was on vacation. Well, this is some redemption now. Redemption time. Let me have a look. That's good. I need to familiarise myself with what's going on in March. Pokemon Go. March. Oh, okay. Straight up. Featured Pokemon. This is pretty insane. So, Shadow Raikou and Shadow Mewtwo straight away on the infographic. Zarude is on the infographic, as well as both the Primals. We have got 5-star raids, 3 of them, which are quite nice. Ooh, okay, this is actually nice. I wonder how good these are going to be. So Tapu Koko's coming back with its shiny for the first 14 days. Regice is then in there for a week in the middle of March. And Tapu Lele rounds out March, leading into April the 4th. And Nature's Madness. Nature's Madness is going on to Tapu Koko and Tapu Lele, so I assume that's some kind of exclusive move for them. We've got the return of Mega Sceptile, Mega Tyranitar and Mega Venusaur in the Mega Raids, which are all 3 pretty decent. I'd say go for Tyranitar and Sceptile. 2 raid hours for Tapu Koko, 1 for Regice and 1 for Tapu Lele, so very, very nice on those. There's a lot of... Oh, we've got 2 raid days, folks. 2 raid days, so I'll read out the information to you. Charged Up Research Day from 2 to 5 p.m. this Sunday, March the 3rd. Then obviously we've got the Horizons event from March the 5th to the 11th. Weather Week, we haven't seen that event since 2021, I think. Coming back March the 14th to the 18th. Then we've got the Community Day on March the 16th, which possibly hinted at because I saw some people adding, there were moves added into the code, and Litten's evolution, what's it called? It's not Torracat. Is it? It's not. I forget the final stage of Litten. What's it called? It was used in Sword and Shield all the time. I forget what it is. Incineroar. Thank you very much. Incineroar, folks. It had its Dark type exclusive move added to the game, so that could be March's Community Day potentially. Then this is big news. March the 17th, which is the following day, is Primal Kyogre Raid Day from 2 to 5 p.m. So we've got a big raid day for it. And then Primal Groudon on March the 23rd is Primal Groudon, yes. Verdant Wonders and Zarude ticketed events. So it is a ticketed Zorua. It's not actually coming to Elite Raids, apparently. March the 21st to the 25th. And March the 27th to the 31st is World of Wonders taken over. So I assume that's a Team Rocket. Taken over, those sort of things. And then obviously Team Rocket event. Shadow Mewtwo in raids for that weekend, March the 30th and 31st, which is pretty insane. Okay, the spotlight was a bit meh. Good luck everybody who's in this Cresselia with me. 1987. So you'd be looking for, I think it's like 2062 for your hundo, by the way. Oh, rare XL candy, beautiful. I see Andrew's having a nice birthday community day. Having had one of those for Hoppip back in 22, it's very nice. You get plenty of birthday shinies, dude. Best of luck for the birthday shundo. Not a shiny Cresselia. Good luck, people. Welcome into the stream if you're joining. Thank you very much for tuning in. We were just looking over March's content update. So the spotlight hours, a little bit flat. I'm not going to lie. So Pour Me is March the 5th with 2 times that Evolution XP, which is not too bad considering it's quite a cheap evolution to get from Pour Me to the next one. Then Nidoran Female with Double Dust. So we've got a Double Dust spotlight hour, like I said we might get, March the 12th. Then March the 19th is 4 Pokemon. It's a big chunk of Pokemon. I think that coincides with Weather Week. We've got Vulpix, Poliwag, Snorunt, and Hippopotas. All can be shiny. So there's 4 different Pokemon in one spotlight hour to chase. We had that before with Beach Week last year. And then finally, March the 26th is Hoppip with Double Catch Candy. I don't look forward to that spotlight hour, I've got to be honest. And then obviously, yeah, the Shadow Raikou in the raids for the weekends of March, which is just insane. So Zarude is coming back in a ticketed thing. Hopefully I can get a better IV one, because I think mine was literally like 71% or something rubbish. Right, I'll try and catch this Cresselia in a little bit, because I need to put my phone in my pocket without breaking anything or dropping anything. Regular 2018 for Sue. 8 out of 10 month. I think it's a good 8 out of 10 month. Let's see how the events pan out, because events on paper can look really good and then they turn out to be absolutely dog rubbish. Dog excrement, can we say? We've seen it in the past. It happened a lot last season with really good events on paper on the infographics, and you go, wow, this looks really cool, and then they actually come into play and you play them and they're rubbish. Cresselia Court, beautiful. I delete all my shiny Hoppip on the spot. I deleted almost everything Hoppip wise. I only kept the family. That was almost an instant transfer. Let's jump into Heatran, because I think the raids have now reset. Or is this a slight early, late, whatever, hatch? Let's get this one pinged, people. Pinged people, there we go. And Patreon supporters. Okay, let's invite Dunkers, Abby. No more invitations can be sent. Okay, I need to wait for wave 2. There we go.
I say just go in because it's the raid box.
1995 for Zach. Not the best IVs, unfortunately. So the next raid bosses, legendary raid bosses, are Tapu Koko, Regice, and then Tapu Lele. But there is a smattering of other things in the raids, which is really cool to see. So over the weekends, the first 3 weekends of March are going to be Shadow Raikou in 5-star Shadow Raids, and the final weekend of March, I forget if there's going to be 4 or 5 weekends actually off the top of my head. March the 30th and 31st is Shadow Mewtwo coming back to the game for the first time since May of 2023, which is great. And the 17th of March, which is the Sunday after the Community Day date, is going to be Primal Kyogre Raid Day, so 2 to 5 p.m. your local time, which is insane. Really, really good to chase that thing. And Primal Groudon is March the 23rd, so the following, I think it's the following Sunday, off the top of my head, maybe. VG Cresselia was 2010, missed that year. Was a good year. It was the year that Pendulum released Immersion. Good fun year. I love how people tell me to play the game. I wasn't going to hit the ready button because I'd sent invites out, and if I hit the ready button it would be very rude to the people I'd invited. 2 raid days. Like, that's what I mean. This month is actually very packed. There's a lot going on. So we've got a research day this Sunday. Then next weekend, I don't know if there was something going on, but the Shadow Raikou every weekend, the final weekend of March, has got Shadow Mewtwo in it, and then we've got 2 raid days and a community day as well. There's so much going on. It's the following Saturday. There we go, Cedric. Thank you very much. So it's a jam-packed March, which I'm all down for. I don't mind lots and lots of different events going on, so long as they're interesting. And it seems like even the normal tier 5s, Tapu Koko and Tapu Lele, are getting a new move, which don't know how it's going to pan out or how useful it's going to be. But interesting. They're both decent shinies. There will be people out there who need Regice shinies and XLs. I love how people are just ignoring the road closed signs on this. Like, this stretch of road's closed, but people are just driving on it anyway. Good luck, everybody, for 2145. We've got 2091, which is awful. Out of the 3 Heatran raids we've done, we've picked up 2 shinies already this raid out, which is mental. 9 rare candy, which will all be going into Palkia for Spatial Rend. Thank you, people, for jumping in. And boop, not shiny, so we're 50% ratio. 50% ratio on that one. Easy, excellent, beautiful. Boom. I did just read out all the information. Do people want me to read the information again? I can very happily do so. We've got a little pocket of time with the 2K going off. Is that a shiny Pichu? Oh my god, it's a shiny Pichu hatch. A random 2-kilometer egg is a random shiny Pichu. Nice. Shame it doesn't have the party hat. Come on, look at that. Hello, Chaz. You just joined in time for a shiny hatch. That's mad. Number 502 hatches for the Pichu. What? What's going on today? This is wild. If we go last couple of shinies, today we've had 6 shinies. Murkrow and Charmander were this morning. The Cresselia was from Isaac from Malaysia, and then the Risk Raid out we've had 2 Heatrans and now a shiny Pichu. That's mad. Actually mental. Well, we're currently waiting for some resets because it's 6:30, so some eggs should be respawning and some raids should be respawning over there. We'll wait for this one to refresh, I think. Do people want me to look over the March info again? I'll very happily read it out again because I can access the infographics on social media. I'll make sure I post them to the community tab on YouTube as well, so people know what's going on. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, folks. Do hit that subscribe button because we post information, we cover videos, and we play the events and everything like that all the time. Always fresh content for people to hopefully enjoy. There's a lot of stuff from Sinnoh if you haven't checked it out. There's the LA experience and the global experience, which are both fantastic weekends. Right. Let me find Pokemon Go. Here we go, Pokemon Go. There's so much good stuff. So much exciting things to go for. Oh, nice squeaky bike. Fantastic. Nice to see, exactly, nice to see Zarude coming back. It will be another research thing, so it will be another level 15 job like we did before in, God, was it 2020? I think it was 2020. My goodness me. The March Community Day update has been posted on Discord. Oh, has it? What's the update for Community Day? Can't wait to catch a 2-star Zarude. I'm really hoping, CeeLo, that, probably like me, my last Zarude, if we find it, was utterly dreadful. It was, yeah, 80%. 80%. 12, 14, 10. I'm like, there's no way I'm powering this thing up. I mean, I put so much rare candy into it. Batman of Texas. Did we miss a message from Batman of Texas? Am I missing things? 100%er. Congratulations. Very nice. 100% Heatran. Well done. I assume we're walking down to the next raid. So we've had a successful hundo catch there. Lovely stuff. Well done. March update. Okay, fingers moving too fast. As I say, because I didn't see a Community Day tweet. They'll probably put that in the next couple of days. But I have a strong suspicion of what it's going to be anyway. Anybody who looks at what they add into the game code Incineroar's Dark type exclusive move was added into the game code. So it's quite likely that that could be March Community Day, or maybe they're preparing it for May. We don't know, but it's interesting. But the next one's going to be Heatran, then Cresselia, then Heatran, Cresselia. I think it's very much a Heatran heavy raid out of this one. So we'll go over it again. Your 5-star regular legendary raids are going to contain the following: Tapu Koko, which has its shiny potential and will have a new featured attack, Nature's Madness, accessible by raid battles and elite charge TMs too. That's coming in from March the 1st, so that's literally 10 AM Friday. Is it Friday? I think it's Friday. Until March the 14th, so there's a good 2 weeks of that. Then for a week, Regice with a shiny, no new moves, etc. March the 14th to the 21st. And then finally, March the 21st to April the 4th is Tapu Lele with a shiny, and it will know Nature's Madness as well. So those are your 5-star legendary raids regular. Your mega raids alongside Tapu Koko will be Mega Sceptile. Running alongside Regice is going to be Mega Tyranitar. And running alongside Tapu Lele is going to be Mega Venusaur. So there we go. Now let me get this raid rocking and rolling, and I'll continue to read out the information for the events. And let's ping an invite to Alex. Why not? There we go. And then we'll go through some Patreon invites for that one. So, March the 3rd, Research Day. That's this Sunday, 2 to 5 PM. We think that's going to be an electric type focus Research Day. We've got the Horizons event, which I talked about on the channel already, with Charcadet coming and its evolutions in 10km eggs and 2s and 5s for the event. March the 5th to the 11th. Weather Week coming back for about 5 days. March the 14th to the 18th, which is nice to see. I don't know what that's going to bring in new shiny wise. March the 16th is the Community Day date, of course. Vince is actually here. I don't need to send it. I'm going to turn an invite to Tackle Man. March the 17th, this is a key thing to note. March the 17th is Primal Kyogre Raid Day. March the 23rd is Primal Groudon Raid Day. Verdant Wonders and Zaru ticketed event, March the 21st to 25th. And then to end the season is basically going to be another Team Rocket takeover, we suspect. World of Wonders taken over March the 27th to the 31st. And the 30th and 31st of March are Shadow Mewtwo returning. So there you go. And Shadow Raikou will be in the regular Shadow Raids over the course of all the normal weekends. The Research Day is this Sunday. It's March the 3rd, 2 to 5 PM. 4 of us in, still an easy takedown. Lovely stuff. Right, another adventure in a direction. Good luck to the 4 of us in that lobby. Absolutely. Maz, good to see you. How's it going? How's the jet lag? Ian was not doing so well on the podcast yesterday. Crispy Chris, Twitter is suggesting there won't be a remote raid limit for Primal Raid days. We'll have to see, to be honest. I strongly suspect it might be a 20 limit. If they're going to be really stingy, they make it 10. Because over the course of this season, the Hisuian starters have had a 20 remote raid limit increase, but the Weird Ear one was only 10, which is a bit odd how they've made them a bit different like that. So we'll see. If they were smart, and having looked at how people raided for the global Sinnoh tour with the Origins, if they increased it to no limit, people would go wild for them. People would be chasing them. I'd be chasing that Groudon heavy. Got the Schlundo Kyogre from a trade, unbelievably. So I need the Schlundo, I need the Shundo Groudon to complete the trio. Veronica, welcome into the stream. Hot Rod, welcome into the stream as well. Good to see a bunch of fresh faces in the stream. Thank you for joining on a slightly damp, dark British evening. We've got a Heatran that's going down here, 2145, and 2091 is almost, I think it's identical to the last one we raided, unfortunately. Now, we've already had 2 shiny Heatran tonight. So, final strike for myself. Thank you, Jerry Wolverine, and I think it was RHM who was in there. Not a shiny Heatran. Maybe this is better luck. Andrew with a 2113 in there. That would be a Hundo Terrakion, I think. I've got a first ball catch with a terrible throw. Love to see it. Hope Helioptile is in the task for Sunday. They should announce that fully ASAP. I think they'll announce it very, very quickly because they've got to. It's immediately coming up. And they've already announced about Pokemon Horizons next week. Elekid that's not shiny like the Pichu earlier. But the Pokemon that were alluded to on the little image I saw were including Helioptile. So have Helioptile, Joltik, Blitzel, I think Mareep and Chinchu. But there should be a bunch of other electric types there as well. So, I'm going to jump into this Cresselia now and get this lobby going. I'm going to invite some Patreon members first because people will still be catching. So, Charlie Todd, let's invite Loath8 for some XS. Karen, Rare K and Shiny IK Mum. Wave 1. There we go. Players Collect, welcome to the stream. 2126 for RRM. Not too bad on the IV. So is that only 19 CP off the Hundo or so? There you go. A few peeps jumping in. I think the group might have disappeared off to go and do Heatran instead rather than targeting Cresselia. Bro Lewis Live, welcome into the stream too. I'll ping the invites to those guys. There we go. Somebody's already hit the remote raid limit. No problemo. Who's online who might want a Cresselia? Let's ping one to Jeroen. We have even... There's more invites. More invites available. There we go. Did you get both adventure effects? Yes, I did, because I went to LA. So I got both adventure effects over there in LA. Definitely go and check out the content from the LA Sinnoh tour. It was absolutely insane. City experience day 1 on the Friday. We did a 3-day ticket for that. Absolutely incredible. Park experience on the Saturday was mad. And then the Sunday we were out at the Pike in Long Beach, which was really, really good fun. And the travel home as well. And I'm still editing. Hey, Patreon squad members, if you haven't seen already, I posted something on Patreon. You guys get the raw footage of the Horlucha road trip before I've even edited it for YouTube. So you can go and check out what happened in Chula Vista and how the Horlucha hunt went and how Ian Siri became very, very disobedient. It was rather an amusing clip, that one. I've seen some people have already seen it. Right, let's take down this Cresselia. 4 of us, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Somebody in there with an origin form Palkia. Oof. I'm going to stand next to the light because it's a bit brighter. There we go. Fabulous. Mr. Ray was in another one. No worries, VG. Not a problem. RRM. Hit the remote raid limit. Hey, thanks for burning the 5 remotes with me on stream. Appreciate you joining and joining the comments of a video. Awesome to have you with us. If you could delete me off the friends list now, that would be much appreciated. It's going down quite slowly, this Cresselia, actually. So a Cresselia tanky one. Tanky one. As the mods have said over and over again, and I am going to say it now, I'm not raiding with chat, folks. I'm raiding with my Patreon squad and just live streaming it out. That's how we do it on the channel. If you are a fan, keep an eye on the content that goes out over the course of the week. Usually on the video that I post on Saturday or Sunday, I'll ask at the end of that video for people who want to join for the following week's raid hour to post their in-game name and their friend code in the comments. That's how we go with this thing. So a couple of people join for this raid hour through that method. We do it every single week. So next week's raid hour will be Tapu Koko with a shiny. So keep your eyes out for the video that goes up on Sunday covering the research day, the electric type research day. At the end of that video, I'll ask you guys if you want to join for Tapu Koko raid hour, which will be the following Wednesday, to drop your in-game name and your friend code in the comments of that video. And then I add people that way. Go, please. I choose to add people that way because it means it's, you know, obviously being a Patreon supporter of mine is kind of priority. They get the invites even outside of the raid hours, top priority when we're raiding. But it also means that people who watch the content and support the channel kind of get something back if they wish to join for the raid hours. We've been doing it for a fair while, and a lot of people have had some really good successes from it, shinies and even a few hundos. Alex Rhodes, Alex, good to see you, dude. Chaz sends apologies for lack of gifts this week. He's been in bedbound since Monday. Oh, bless him. I hope he has a swift recovery if he's feeling under the weather. We did have a fairly intense weekend. So, Chaz, wishing you well, dude. Get well soon. Don't worry about the lack of gifts. I'm also equally rubbish. In fact, probably more so. So, we'll just remote raid together. It's all good. Zarude. So Zarude is coming back in a special research story towards the end of March, and it's a Taken Wonders or something like that with Zarude as a special research encounter, and then that event leads into the next Team Rocket takeover event at the very end of March with Shadow Shiny Mewtwo coming back to the raids. And trust me when I say I'm chasing that hundo, I am chasing that hundo. Was that 1991 or 1981? I think it was terrible stats on this Cresselia. Got a rare XL candy. I'll have it. Good luck to the 4 peeps who are in that lobby with me. Thank you for sticking with and burning that raid pass. Charlie Todd Rate again. I think it was shiny Arceus as well. May there be a shiny Cresselia. It's not a shiny Cresselia. We don't know if Zarude is going to be a paid or free thing. I'd hope it would be a free special research, honestly, because they know that the when it eventually, or if we ever with this game get around to Galar Tour in like however many years, 4 extra years time, Zarude will be shiny paid ticket through that, a bit like the shiny Shaman research is for Sinnoh Tour. You know, you could buy the whatever it was called, the pay ticket for Shaman. Basically you bought that as an extra. I'd like to think that it's not going to be paid, but knowing Niantic, they may do. Kevin, 1958, it's not shiny. Mine's 1951. This is really terrible. Popcat Gaming, welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. Boom. Do you think you might host a Mewtwo raid weekend? We will do something definitely, because we were just chatting with Vince now with the Williston group. We'll try and link something up for that whole weekend, right at the end of March. We'll see if we can do some raid coordination. If we do something for it, I'll post it on my socials and see if we can get people involved, because it might even be worth trying to chat to, you know, Ian and Mark from the podcast, fellow UK content creators, and see if we can get a bit of a squad down for that weekend. This is not even the 10-10-10, that's how bad it is. Party will end soon. Okay then. There should be a Heatran here. Why is there no Heatran? It's very bad. Very peculiar. The Heatran's decided to despawn there. Interesting. Oh well, we'll go up to Red Lion for a double Heatran. Not get run over. Well, as I see, I don't mind paying for Zarude, but let's hope the ticket pages aren't time locked. I think they won't be, because it's part of an event, which is you know, quite short window. Whether they decide to make the bloody thing a timed thing, so once the event's over, then you lose it. I really hope they stop doing paid research as a timed thing. It needs to be special research that you can hang on to. 3-star Cresselia, sorry for Sandra. Thank you for joining, by the way. And Charlie told 2013, that was also a good year. A couple of quillfish. We've got some very odd timings on these Heatrans, I've got to be honest. So we've got to really make our way through these raids. I'm going to ping some invites. Heatran's only back for now until the end of February. So there's literally like a day and a half left of it. What's your blue invite? That is because the party we're doing party power for the raids. They were here doing this raid not too long ago, so when it pops up in my little tab, that's being like, your party's here at this raid, that you can remotely join them if you want to. Which obviously I don't want to burn a remote pass, considering I'm here. Sue still don't have a Hundo Heatran. Well, hopefully we can deliver. There's already been 2 Hundos actually from Heatran raids. Sadly Andrew lost his, but Batman of Texas got a Hundo as well. So it's been a couple of Hundos flying around, which is nice to see. Zach, I'll ping you an invite. I meant to press Batman of Texas as well. There we go. And then extra Patreon folk. Let's go down. Let's get the Wolverine and Stewie Man in there. And I think I've got one more. Shows how much I use party play. Oh, exactly. Like, honestly, not many people bother with party play, and I can't blame them. Really can't blame them. Mewtwo's in raids. No, Shadow Mewtwo is coming back to Shadow Tier 5 raids for March the 30th and 31st, and it will be a raid weekend for it. I really hope the spawn rate for those Shadow raids for Mewtwo, and indeed Raikou, are really good. Because I'm very tempted Saturday, the 2nd of March, when Raikou does come back into raids. If need be, I'm jumping in a car with people, and we're going to go chasing that thing from early doors and go and chase it until the end of the day. There's 5 of us in this raid, beautiful. Funny that it's giving me a bunch of Landorus that are kind of like level 25 weather boost stuff. Weird. They're not even maxed out. It's saying, here, have these instead of all of your Garchomp or all of your Excadrill, etc. Weird. Mushroom, welcome back to the streams. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed the Sinnoh Tour videos. There's a fair few of them, considering we also went to LA and the Global, which is awesome. Do you have any Shundos? Yes, I have five. I have 9 Shundos to my name. 9 Shundos on the account. And 4 Schnundos, so 4 shiny 0%. One of which you might have seen on the Sinnoh Tour videos if you go and check that out from the Friday. Should be able to do Mewtwo raids, assuming Canadian Tire doesn't drag me in on that day. Fingers crossed. Can you give notice? Give notice of maybe taking that weekend as a holiday. I'm sorry, I've got Shadow Mewtwo to go and grind. I do agree that it's kind of annoying that Shadow raids are in person. I'd much prefer that they had a remote capability, because to be honest, usually you're limited to 5 a day, so what's the harm if you choose to do 5 Shadow Legendary remote raids? But because Niantic and Niantic, they think, Shadow in person only, which actually means it just locks a lot of people out. I'm very fortunate in the sense that, you know, I'm here in a very good part of London that has a lot of raids, a lot of good gyms, and a very good crowd of people who are interested in raiding. So not a shiny Heatran. Hopefully some folks in that raid got something better. A 2113 for Sammy, not shiny, unfortunately. We got 2097, which is just terrible. Oh, that was going to be a perfect excellent. How dare you, Heatran? Ashes Ninja, hey, good to see you. Are you going to the London XL in April? I think we might do. If I'm not mistaken, it's April like the 5th, 6th and 7th or something, isn't it? 21.18 for Jerry. So, and Sue and I getting snap regular rubbish IVs on that one. So lovely to see. Dead 3 stars. We have 2 minutes on this raid, so this might actually be... Why are they despawning so early? That's what I'm confused by. Let's jump straight into this one, because we may lose the timer on things. I'm going to check Campfire and see how long the other one has on it. If we can dash up to it and do it in time. I'm not so sure. The London XL thing is a little pop. There'll be a pop-up Pokemon Centre. It's in April, I think, and I think we might be looking to try and get that, because it'd be good to cover it since I'm in London. I can just drive around the North Circular and go and get there. Sue's now capped out. Thank you for joining, Sue. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shadow, do you know when Fearow and Spearow will be spawning? Not off the top of my head. I do hope they come back. They may come back in this new season rotation, actually. They may make a return. I can't guarantee that, because they don't give out all of the spawns. But we'll have to see, to be honest.
We're heading to do the Heatran.
Oh, we're heading down that way?
Yeah.
It's a fresh spawn at UWL.
Yeah, because Vince is going to find at least 10 minutes before they come back to play, because they're doing the Cresselia.
Oh, are they? Okay.
We hate Cresselia.
I don't blame you. Good luck. April the 5th to the 7th, plan to be there. Okay, I think I was talking with Francesco and Master about it, so we'll see if we can pop on over there, because if we can do that, I would like to make a little venture down there. Let me load up Campfire. Get me to the map. 4 of us in. Should be an easy takedown. Low power mode already on the phone. That's ending at 7:05, and then that's a fresh hatch. So we can do another Cresselia. Let's go and do another Cresselia, and then we can go down to Heatran. We've got 2 more raids we can do. We'll have to see what's spawning, because obviously a new season means a new set of spawns rotating in, and they don't always reveal everything that's spawning. They kind of give you biomes and say, hey, 5 of these are in this biome plus a few more. So you may find Spearow, Fearow dotted around. You might find Pidgey, as somebody's mentioned, dotted around. Who knows? Come on, 4 of us take this down. Missed the invite. It's on a business call. Andrew, no apology necessary at all. All good, dude. In terms of catching shiny legendary, so the catch itself, when you actually find a shiny legendary, is guaranteed. You just need to make sure you throw a Pokeball and hit it, because the legendary shinies are guaranteed. In fact, I think all shiny raid bosses are pretty much guaranteed. But finding and encountering a shiny legendary is a pure game of RNG. So there was somebody earlier, I think it was ETLS, who actually had 3 shinies in their raid hour back to back to back. We had 2 shiny Heatran this raid hour, but there'll be people who didn't get anything. Exactly the same with the Origin Palkia and Dialga over Sinnoh. It took me 97 raids to get a shiny Origin Dialga, and I think 60 raids for the Palkia. So getting a shiny legendary itself can be a little bit taxing and challenging, just because the game's number generator decides not to give you the shiny over and over and over again. Good luck everybody who's in the raid. 2110, very dead. You want to see that 2145 magic number. And boom, not shinies. That's alright, we're sort of equalizing on the Heatran RNG now with no shinies. Appreciate all of you sticking around with me on this stream. Thank you so much. Hope it's entertaining, hope it's good fun. I'm based over in Ealing, in West London. That's where I am. We did do a massive meetup on Campfire with Sinnoh and everything. Posted it all over socials, everywhere. I think we're planning on travelling somewhere else for March Community Day. I'm not 100% sure where we might be going for that. Party has ended. Cool, no problemo. Right, we're going to jump into this Cresselia because there's 7 minutes on it, and then we'll dart back down for the Heatran. That'll be our lot done. 2091 for Jerry, 2094 for Kenna. Hey Kenna, good to see you, by the way. How are you doing? Right, Love, invites coming your way. Few invites for Patreons. Ping. Okay, they're all offline, so I assume they're out for the count. Maybe GoCast Chris might be interested. Who knows? Maybe we get a level up with him. Reggie, thank you very much. I'll definitely keep the videos going. Glad to hear you're enjoying them. There's plenty more still up on the channel. Loads of bits and pieces. We've done some very, very good big events like GoFest in New York. Obviously London was kind of local, but we did Seattle in 2022. We've done Barcelona City Safari, did Seville Safari Zone back in 2022 as well. We've been to lots of places. Did Vegas last year. I have to do the next batch. There we go.
I saw you in the WhatsApp voting call and it says remotely.
3 of us. Hopefully we can get some more people in. Yep, 6. There we go. That's more like it. Thank you, Patreon people. There we go. We've got Andrew, Molly, Michaela. We've got Charlie Todd and Loath8. Fabulous. Can you duo Heatran and Cresselia? You can definitely duo Heatran. In fact, you can mock solo Heatran pretty much. And I'm fairly sure somebody might have given the solo a go because it's double weak to ground. So if you've got really good shadow ground types like Shadow Mamoswine, as long as it doesn't have a fire move, you're okay. And Shadow Golurk, if you've got a decent one of those, hysterically is actually quite good. Who's the 7th person? Karen, thank you for jumping in there. Cresselia, I'm not sure if you can duo it. I think you can do. It's not as tanky as Lugia, but you're better off with more people because it's very defense heavy. Popcat, thank you very much for popping into the stream. Have a good rest of the day wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's morning, noon or night. Fabian, welcome into the stream. Based over West London. Yeah, West London way. You'll find it on Campfire. I play in Walpole Park usually. That's where we did Sinnoh Tour. That's where we play most community days when we're not on the road.
Her and Shami are good mates.
The amount of B-roll for the Patreon video. You should have seen the folder that Ian had. Ian's camera had much more B-roll, so there'll be clips on there that I try and pull and use for it. Sandra, you're very welcome for the invite. Part of the Patreon squad. Predictions for the next community days. It's difficult to tell because Incineroar's dark type exclusive move was recently added just into the game code, I think today or last night. So a lot of people are theorizing that Listen will be the community day, but I don't know, it's difficult. I strongly think they might go with the double form for a community day still. So I know we had Sandshrew Spot Hour because it's the 27th Mon on the 27th day and it was Pokemon Day yesterday. So that's why they did that Spot Hour. I think we could see Alolan and Kanto Vulpix Community Day on March. But if they bring Litten in, Litten will definitely be one of the com days in this season. It's either going to be March or May. We'll have to see about that. And then April, I'm not sure what it could be. They can kind of go AWOL. What I really don't want to see is a Nidoran. I like the video, people were going like, please don't let Nidoran get a community day, for goodness sake. Really don't need a Nidoran community day in our lives. Although Nidoran female as a shadow, 1973, very dead indeed. It does have some PvP use as a shadow, Nidoqueen, but even then it's not overly usable. Thank you for the shine light, people. It goes to the other 6 people who are in the raid with me. Not a shiny Cresselia on my side with a windy boost. Fingers crossed, 1979 for VGE. Stuck with the 1970s like me. Let's get this call because we can go down and do UWL, and I think that will be our final raid that we do. Because we're now after raid hours finished, technically. No more raids will be spawning. We have 1 or 2 late passes. There's a catch. Charlie Todd, congrats on the shiny 2007. We have a shiny Cresselia win for somebody in the chat on the Patreon. Beautiful work. Good to see as well. Fabulous. Mac Floof 1975, so also lumped in the 1970s with me. No shiny starter with the hat. No, see, there's a Heatran down at the tail end there. We'll go and finish with that, I think. Because that's only got 4 minutes on it. And I'm not going to wander that way because it's only got 2 minutes on it as well, I think. Good to see. So there's been a couple of shiny Heatran for people, including myself, and now shiny Heatran for Charlie Todd. Cresselia, sorry. Cresselia. Fabulous. I'm not adding people from chat. I don't add people from YouTube chat. Keep your eye on the content, because what I do is I'll post a video on either the Saturday or Sunday, depending on the event. And at the end of that video, I'll encourage you viewers who are watching that video to go and drop your in-game name in the comments of that video. So this week, keep your eyes out for the research day. It will be a charged up research day dropping on the Sunday evening. That will be the video in question, and that will be covering people adding for Tapu Koko's raid hour the following Wednesday. Dust Skull, I need you for my masterwork, because the Hoenn Gen 3 Pokemon are slacking a little bit. Let's go and finish up with the Heatran. We'll get run over. Thank you, Mod Squad, as well. I know it's getting challenging with the extra influx of traffic. We're handling it nicely, very well. So Lamas doesn't have very much time on it, but we'll go and do the one that's just down the road here. Oh, Zigzagoon. Have I never been so happy to see? There we go. Get it captured. Sandra, day office every Wednesday and every other weekend. Perfect timing for a bit of a raid sesh then, I guess. So raid hours covered, and it will be the weekends for whatever events going on, plus the shadow raids. So this weekend through March is Shadow Raikou in the tier 5 shadow raids. Whew. Cannot wait raid that thing. So I don't know about you guys, I tend to want to get one of every shadow legendary from the Giovanni battles, so I've picked one of everything up. I know some people like to stack the rocket radars and do one of a particular shadow legendary in one go. So some people would have stacked for Mewtwo back in the day, some people stacked for Kyogre. I've gone through and got every shadow legendary that's been released, so all the Reggies and all the different ones, Latios, Latias, etc. Right, so we're nearly in range. Okay, we should be good here. Let's go. Did 200 Origin raids, only got one shiny. It took a long time for me to get the shiny. I do think the shiny odds for the Origins was very poor. Very, very poor. There were too many consistent reports of people having to do north of 50, 60, 70 raids to get a shiny to make it seem like it was a 1 in 20. It definitely didn't seem that way. So I know that RNG is a tough old thing, but don't worry, I was in the same boat as you. Only after I'd been remoting for like north of 250 raids, like on the Sunday evening, did my RNG finally kind of catch up. So I looked, I did about, including LA, which is obviously encounters. Let's invite, where is he? Highbone from the podcast Patreon. There we go. Including LA, I think I didn't near in total, including LA, something around that line. Set itself out about like a 1 in 30. I don't know if I've maxed out on the invites and whatever's going on. Just inviting Patreon squad members. There we go. There's endless things of like, this person's maxed out, this person's maxed out. Okay, there we go. Ping. Let's quickly just revive a bunch of stuff, why not? 5 of us, lovely to see it, fabulous. This will be the final raid of the stream. That's the plan. It's the Pokemon on the research day. We don't know fully yet, but the image of things like Chinchu, Joltik, Helioptile, Blitzel, and I think Mareep as well. Yes, Mewtwo raid is Easter weekend. Unfortunately, I've already seen, dude. I've read it out on the stream 3 times.
I was going to say.
Gone through, looking at it.
Wait, the tackles are back.
Yeah, that's with a new move.
I knew it. Please learn Fairy Whip, for God's sake.
I don't know when they're going to update. It's something else. If you look, zoom out and then go to the other place. I think it is. Is it here? There you go.
Oh, okay.
That.
Oh yeah, they were.
That one. Yes, that one. Got a 3-star Shadow Kyogre from Giovanni. Omakar. Well done. Very nice IVs on that one. Congratulations. A good Shadow Kyogre is seriously usable. Only really behind its primal self. The primal Kyogre is, absolutely top tier, but Shadow Kyogre is still very, very, very good. I think it's ahead of Mega Swampert, actually, hysterically. Do you think there'll be special spawns at the Pokemon Centre in London? I suspect there might be, because they did do it when it was the European Championships again. Ooh, a 2108. It's very dead here. Good luck everybody who's in that final raid with me. Patreon squad folks, from both my solo and the Patreon as well. I think that they may do some unknowns and they may do some kind of regional thing, because it's European Championships. Last year they had Throw and Bouffalon, I think it was. Oh, that was Worlds. They had the Elemental Monkeys, that was it. But when I went there on the Friday last year, the event was broken, so there weren't actually any spawns. Not shiny Heatran here, but I'm very pleased with the double shiny, almost a back-to-back. This raid out. Ka-ching. 2075 for Sammy. Cool, there we go. And from Indian starting my Pokemon Go channel any. It's going to sound really cringe, but just try and be yourself on camera as best you can. Key thing is to get comfortable with talking to what is like an empty camera lens or a phone lens. Just get yourself familiar with that and play the game as you would. Because there'll be people out there who want to play the game the same way you do, or there are people who want to play a bit more hardcore. Vanillite, not shiny, that would have been an interesting spawn. So there aren't actually any more raids that we can get to, unfortunately. It's now the end of raid hour, but I'm going to wish you the best of luck with your channel, getting it going, getting it started. So, double shiny Heatran tonight, which is jokes. Absolutely amazing. It's been a very shiny day with a random 2km egg hatch Pichu shiny as well. Not too bad. We'll get those eggs incubated. But there's a little treat. There's a little treat to everybody. I do want to find my Dialga and look at the CPs. So we got a nice little lucky one from Motters, part of my Patreon squad. In fact, one of the OG patrons did lucky trade. It's a 98%, and I've got a lot of XL candy, so it's got Roar of Time on it. There's quickly TM, I think Dragon Breath onto it. There we go. Did Kenna get something? I must have missed that. What did Kenna get? Kenna, shiny. Oh, nice. Congratulations. That's a 91% shiny, dude, actually. 2126. Lovely. Congrats. Lovely to see it. 2102 for McFloof. Brilliant. So there's been actually a good amount of shiny Heatran and Cresselia from tonight. Love to see it. We're going to put this thing at level 50 because it's a lucky 296 XL, 222,000 dust. Thank you, Motters, for the lucky trade. Let's level 50 it. Why not? 98%. maxed out. I will be trading to try and get the 100% because we have so many Dialga to trade from that weekend and from LA as well. Absolute jokes. Love to max out stuff. Have we burnt some? We've burnt some bits and pieces and some Stardust. Teddy bird. Okay, interesting. I'll be waving goodbye to that very soon. So the new season is looking pretty fire, and I'm very excited to start covering that on the channel. So if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to the channel. A lot of Pokemon Go content always up and available, and new stuff coming out very, very frequently. We'll be covering the Shadow Raids raids on the weekend and the research day that's happening this Sunday. Good luck, everybody. If you hit like on the stream, thank you so much, and a big, big thanks to all of my mod squad. You guys are absolutely amazing. And keeping things nice and clean and crisp and everything like that. So I need to go and edit a very troublesome podcast now. So that's my evening. A lot of fun listening to 4 people rambling on about Sinnoh. So until the next time, which will very likely be the weekend, do take care, folks.